I have been running this gauntlet for generations, trying to find the right answers. I am fast coming to the conclusion that there are none. Yeah, that's how I feel reading a lot of the texts in the terminals. I have heard all the lady in the light had to say. I can't help but feel we have lost so much more than we have retained. By Keith, who of course tried to put his as high as possible because he did a jump and then plonked it. Oh, this is how I do that. Okay, so I need to find a fan, and I need to find a blue laser, and then I'll be able to get that star up there. But I don't have a clue of where I will find either of those. Those are all red, so I'm not going to solve them. More red. Green! Happy green. No defying of Elohim when you're doing the green. Yay. Slightly elevated sigil. Oh no, how the hell am I going to handle a slight elevation? Oh no! Okay. Can detach this fan. Okay, so I think if I shoot a laser beam into that thing, it'll cause the fan to rise. So, let's go ahead and try that. I think this is the first puzzle that I have actually solved that uses the fan, so this is new for me. Okay, so I can jump here and then... Well, that's... And I can't really... I can't take the fan anywhere. This is where it works. So I can put a... Oh, I put a connectee onto this thing. That's the way that it works. I just need to find my other connectee, which is... Oh. So I need to zapadoo this door. Bloop. Easy enough. I grab this connectee, I then put that connectee on here. I take this connectee. I grab the laser beam, I connectee. That will send this guy up. Oh. Huh. I thought that this would work a little differently than it did. So... What the hell is going on? Okay, well I can't quite figure out what to do with this thing yet. I can grab the cube at least, which will allow me to probably put a connectee on top of this thing. And then we can go from there. So if I put a connectee here, take this connectee off. I put this connectee on top of this thing. I should be able to then connectee, right? All I need to do is put the... Well, Let me see what happens if I put the cube on top of the fan. If that works. Okay, so the cube goes on the fan. Okay, I have to take the fan off. Put the cube back over there, put the fan back on. And I need to put the connectee on top of the cube after I already attempt to connectee it like so. So that it's primed and ready to go. I put it on the cube, I pick up the cube. Oh. Okay. New plan. We take the connectee, we just activate it. We put that there. We put that there. We now take this connectee. We say, you are connectee to you and you. Then I put it up there. And then I take this connectee and I go hit, and then hit, and then hit, and then put you down. And then as soon as that fan activates, we have elevated super connectee. What? This was supposed to work. Why didn't it work? I do have... Well... Is there another connectee that's hiding around all this area? I don't see one. This area is tiny. And I already grabbed the cube. So there's nothing in that area. That's unexpected. Yeah, I don't think there's another connectee hiding around that corner, but for now I can go ahead and just test that by plonking that there. And I think I've already walked through this area. No connectee to be found. Now, oh, I think I understand what I need to do. I'm going to put this down here. And then let's just take the fan off. We'll put that there. This connectee now does that guy and that guy. We put it on top of the thing. We'll move that back there. Oh, crap. Okay, I know what I need to do. We'll take the fan off. We'll take that connectee, turn it off. This connectee connects that and that. And oh, I need to put the cube on first. Then I do the connectee. So I do connect that. And that, I put this on the cube, and then fire that up, and now it's a self-activating mechanism, basically, so that connectee is now working. I can take this connectee back with me. I can come over here, connectee, and connectee, put it down, and I almost got it, but I think I want to do it from this area, because that wall's a little lower. It's down, grab the Tetris, and I got an achievement for doing that. Yay, it's called Uplifted. That's how I feel every day when I look at myself in the mirror. I'm like, yeah, I am an incredible sight to behold. Okay, let's go to World 4. Alright. Where is that? That's 6. That's 5. That's 4. I'm going to a new world, and you know what that always means. Look at this bastard. He's gonna tell me to read stuff. Nah, I'm gonna read this stuff first. Monaco. You'll be needing a special device to solve this one. 2014, 12/11. Entry denied. Interesting. I didn't know that that was a thing that existed in the video game. Ah! Okay, that freaked me out for a second. I'm starting to think that I might be in a simulation. Alright, let's go into this thing. You know, simulation theory is a really, really crazy thing to think about. But if this is how simulations actually worked, like they were glitching out all the time and you go into doors and it'd be like, hold on, loading, it probably wouldn't be the most convincing simulation here. So I'm assuming this robot probably was able to figure out very, very quickly that there is no simulation here. Or the opposite. Not, well, yeah, maybe it did just think, oh yeah, this is totally fine, there's no simulation here. I've traveled to the edge of the known world. Though it seems to stretch on forever, our domain is much less than we imagined. How did Keith do that? Can I go on top of this thing? I want to paint right on its face. Ah, it didn't work. Alright, well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just see if I can sploosh all over that. Nope, alright. Can I just paint at entry allowed over that thing and that's how I can get in? I don't know. Paint message. Have you tried crossing the laser beams? Okay, here we go. It's the eye of the library. It's the Milton of life. Gonna read a bunch of shit I can't comprehend. Knew it was the truth. Now I tell you of the many perils you will face in your journey through the Dwat. Listen well, for the challenges that lie before you are great, and if you do not prove yourself worthy, you may not reach the eternal reed fields of Osiris, and you may be lost forever. From the second death there is no awakening. The scribe brought forth a great papyrus, and carefully unfolded it before the dying man. And the dying man beheld that it was a map of the Dwat, showing the many paths that led to the Tower of Anubis, where his heart was to be weighed. On each of the many paths which threaded through the Dwat like the infinite threads woven by Knife, there were marked the dangers that a traveler must face. Also, there were great walls of iron, that none but the gods could cross, and gates made of purest light. And so the traveler could not avoid the trials that had been decreed, and could only proceed towards the tower by proving his worth, thus earning the key to each sacred gate. Ah, the tower, as in Elohim's tower, as in the place where Elohim keeps all of his kinky sex stuff, and that's why he doesn't want us to go into the tower. The Arcady Journal 85. Archive continues to grow, attempting to maintain a semblance of order as difficult as expected. Lost 7 people this week. Statistically speaking, trends should increase. Must focus on realistic goals. Too little time to grieve. Chat log, Charla 7. Flower Man. Oh, Flower 4. Man, you know what really freaks me out? The human body decomposes quite quickly, so all the information stored in chemicals in our brains will be gone really quickly. But computers and books last a long time, so all our messages, our ideas, our books, it'll all be out there. Our porn! Even being transmitted through space. Yeah, our porn too, I guess. Will all be gone, but the works of Aristotle will still exist. Still will Star Trek, Firefly, Babylon 5. Pour one out for my bro Firefly. Lord of the Rings, Blade Runner, what? Cyber...
Butts? I don't know.
Cyber Butts of Planetron 6, Shakespeare, Byron, hell, even video games. Butts, Overdrive 3, Seattle Center, Dutch, Tulipy Cascade, the Hall of the Mountain King. What the fuck, dude? Yeah, imagine if aliens find those. Yeah, if aliens watch my playthrough of The Witness and they see my Hall of the Mountain King special episode, they're gonna be like, that guy's president, right? And I'm not gonna tell them that they're wrong. I hope nobody else would. Oh, look, another puzzle. And another voice telling me I'm special. And another broken down computer with fragments and nothing. This world is a bad joke, perpetuated by a cruel god too dumb to hit the off switch. Damn. That guy's a millennial. Oh, I can't do the self-help tutorial. Yep, that's very millennial. What am I doing here? Oh. Everything requires the arrow power that I don't have yet, so I guess I'm gonna leave this area. So much for self-help, huh? Blech. Everyone knows kinky stuff, sex stuff goes in the dungeon, not the tower. Nah, dude, this is what makes it extra kinky. It goes next level. Alright, some yellow shit, and that will give me the self-help stuff. How am I liking the game so far? I think this game is really cool. I like almost every aspect of it. And the things I don't like, I don't really dislike. It's things I don't care about so much. I would say that visually the game leaves a lot to be desired. This game feels like like 2 notches above Asset Store, but it's okay. Just War excerpt. Democrates Altar, or On the Just Causes for War Against the Indians by Juan Ginés de Sepulveda. Written in 1547 to justify the Spanish conquest of the Americas. Oh, this'll be good. I'm really liking where this going. The Spanish have a perfect right to rule these barbarians of the New World. You and humanity are inferior to the Spanish as children are to adults, or women are to men.
No.
No high five?
I'm not high-fiving that.
Why not?
No.
Okay. For there exists between the two as great a difference as, I might even say, between apes and men. Compare then these gifts with those possessed by these half-men, in whom you will barely find the vestiges of humanity, who not only do not possess any learning at all, but are not even literate and eat human flesh. Therefore, if you wish to reduce them, I do not say to our domination, but to a servitude a little less harsh. It will not be difficult for them to change their masters. Oh, man. White people, am I right? They just have such a burden. That's all I'm saying. Okay, let's open up Osiris 3.txt.
That's called privilege.
The first wisdom, the scribe said to the dying man, is that as the world is made of 5 elements, so is the soul of man. Know, therefore, that in this life you are heart and shadow and name, and also ka and ba. Without all these, you would not be a living being, but a thing. What is a man without a name, who cannot speak of himself? What is a man without a shadow, who is not anchored in the world? What is a man without a heart, who can neither feel nor think? What is a man without a ka, who has no essence? What is a man without a ba, who is not himself, but like unformed clay? Therefore praise Osiris, the king of eternity, the lord of everlastingness, the eldest son of the womb of Nut. What? I wasn't prepared. I should have been reading ahead. I wasn't ready. The eldest son of the womb of Nut. He who traverses millions of years in his existence. Here the translator is clearly inserting his own beliefs into the text as, ah! Have I been finding the audio clips by wandering around the areas? Yeah, I have. I haven't found any in a while, though. They're cool, though. I like them. From Bob Rakovsky in Neomatics. The basic skeleton of the simulation is now running on the L. It is not plugged into the AI system yet, but in theory everything is ready. I guess the next step is to test whether the generated scenarios make sense, or do we wait for the iteration module to reference function lambda, I guess. Exit! Ah, man, I wish I lived in the womb of Nut. Or, what was it, the god of the womb of Nut? I mean...
I just remember the phrase womb of Nut.
Yeah, remember I said the phrase womb of Nut?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, womb of Nut. Oh boy, another terminal. I'm going to solve a puzzle first. I cannot read more shit right now. I just can't. I've done this record. I've been going for 45 minutes, and I feel like I've spent 43 of them just reading terminals. So I'm gonna solve some puzzles first. Never mind. I'm gonna read this thing first. Have you tried crossing the laser beams? Yes, Keith. Yes, I have. All right, let's go in here. I should be able to solve this one just fine. I have to enter the creepy dark cave to do so. Let's go on through. Sunshot. It's like gunshot, but way less cool sounding. Wait, hold on. Do I just activate the fan by... I put this here. And then I come over here. I grab the cube. I put it on the thing. Who's ready to see a cube go flying? Nice. Nut is the Egyptian goddess of the sky with a body covered in stars. That's pretty cool. That sounds very, very pleasant. I wish that I wish that my body was covered in stars, but it's not, which is sad. It's pronounced nut. Yeah, I know. Okay, can I put that there. Oh, then I can stand on it. That's what makes it go. Okay. I think I did that the hard way. Not entirely sure. Will this just land on that thing if I just weigh it down? I guess there's one way to find out, which is put that there, watch it go flying. Oh no, it didn't land where I wanted it to. Well, that's gonna be a problem for everybody, as I don't know how to actually get into that area. I come up over here. I can walk over here and... I don't know. Okay. Well, that's good. Is there... There's a ladder over there. Can I climb into the ladder? Oh, I know what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to sunshot myself. This ain't even hard. Watch this. Whee! And then I put that there. And then I come over here and I grab it. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, okay, you're gonna tell me that if that goddess's name is pronounced Newt, that's like trying to convince me that Pee-Pee the frog is not pronounced Pee-Pee. Like, it's just not doable. Like, you can't, I refuse to accept any other answer. Alright. Let's go in here. Yeah, I have all these elements. I can solve this one. Nope. What's over here? A big old dialogue. Theory. This place is some kind of pervert for human history, and we're the endangered species. Theory. Trying to find answers will only bring pain. Ceasing to care is the only escape. There you go. Theory. This guy's 10 times more help than you, some Samsara, so shut your face. Ooh, why is everyone getting all snippy? Theory. We're in some kind of incubator, waiting to be hatched. Theory. If you knew how little you know, you wouldn't be exposing it here. I have traveled to the edge of the known world, though it seems to stretch on forever. Is this somebody on my friends list? I don't recognize this person's name at all. I need to check. Oh, yeah, I guess I have a friend whose name I do not recognize, whom I can invite to play the Talos Principle with me, but I don't think that they will. I probably knew them back from my Team Fortress 2 days, but I clearly never actually interacted with them enough for me to care about their existence in any sort of meaningful way. And that makes them basically like 99% of people I know. Anyway, let's go talk to this terminal. Body and soul.txt. But it is commonly supposed that the Egyptians believed the soul to live as long as the body continued undissolved, and therefore tried this method of eluding death. Could the wise Egyptians, said Nekyaya, think so grossly of the soul? If the soul could once survive its separation, what could it afterwards receive or suffer from the body? The Egyptians would doubtless think erroneously, said the first astronomer. In the darkness of heathenism and the first dawn of philosophy, the nature of the soul is still disputed amidst all our opportunities of clearer knowledge. Some yet say that it may be a material, who, nevertheless, believe it to be immortal. Soma. From Sun Wei-yang to Arkady Chernyshevsky. Names are a funny thing. I remember how much we struggled to come up with a name for our project. All serious scientists name their projects by just translating them to Greek or Latin, right? Corpus made me think of some horrible disease, so we used the Greek word instead. Soma, quite appropriate. But then, since we needed corporate funding, we had to come up with a backronym. Corporations love acronyms, you know. They even sent us a list of buzzword-heavy suggestions to help us get started. Self-sufficient, orthostatic, modular, android. Sustainable, observant, mechanized, anthropoid. Okay. Squeomorphic, omni-adaptable, mobile anthropometon. I would come up with, salty, original, no, mobile's already used. Salty, original,
Manly.
no, morphin, Animorph. After a while, we got so frustrated that we started getting silly. Saber-toothed, overexcited murder android. Sentient orthopedic monkey automaton. Strange Olga's menacing assassobot. Superb octopod marinades apelings. Satisfying overcooked mint alligator. Stinky ornithological mule alligator. Skroik oof minky ack. Stupid obscure meaningless acronym. Or, as chat has proposed, snakes on my aeroplane. In the end, we all ended up hating the name so much just because we had so many fights about it with the sponsors. So when Alexander told that story about the Talos Principle, what? Okay, caught on. I don't know whether it really fits, but I kind of like it. They mentioned the name of the video game inside of the video game. So I think that the theme of this game is that I'm playing a video game. Deep preponderance of thought. Blown away! I think I'm going to be using the fans a lot in this one. Let's see, we have a cube up there. We have a... Ooh. Yes? How getting there? I want stars. I have been terrible at collecting the stars. It's very, very hard. I think that I'm probably supposed to blow myself into that area. There's a red thing. Oh, alright. So I'm supposed to grab a red laser beam and beam it into this world somehow, I'm guessing. You collect like 3 stars in the whole playthrough. I think that's 2 more than how many I've collected at this point. They're challenging. Okay, what happens if I pick up the... Oh, of course that's what happens. Severely overscented musty aroma. Ah, musty. Musty. Quite a word, that old musty. Okay. Oh, I know what I need to do. This is actually really easy. So I connecty and I connecty, and then... Are you ready to get blown away? Oh, yeah. Give me that cube. Give me that cube. Oh, Cuban. Come over here. Connecty. Connecty. These levels got so easy when you go through them backwards. So how do I get up there? Well, if I take this... Oh, yeah, there's no way. I just have to get the red laser beam into this area somehow. I wish I knew how. Like, I know the gist of what I should be doing to get the stars. I do. It's just I don't actually have the intelligence to do it. There's blue lasers everywhere. So I should be able to just beam a red laser somewhere and open up the stars, but... Oh well. Red puzzles, which we're gonna skip for right now. Nope. Okay.